One day she said you meant everything. The next, she acted like you never existed. You were her first text in the morning. Now you're just a silent memory. But the worst part isn't that she replaced you, it's that you started to believe you deserved it. She replaced you just like that. One moment you were her world, the one she leaned on, laughed with, opened up to. And now, she moved on, erased you, barely even looked back. You feel invisible, thrown aside, like a missing puzzle piece no one's trying to find. And it hurts, doesn't it? The kind of pain that lingers, the kind that invades your mind late at night.
Asking the same exhausting questions. What did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough? Could I have stopped it? But here's the truth. This isn't the end. This is your beginning. Right now, in your lowest moment, you have a choice. Replay everything.
Or rise. Rise to become the man she'll regret losing. Not through revenge, not through begging, but through silence, discipline, and transformation. You're about to become someone powerful. Not because she comes back, but because you no longer care if she does. This is where Stoicism meets strength, where detachment becomes your weapon, where emotional mastery turns you into the man no one can break. And the best part, you're doing this for you, not her. So before we go further, like this video and drop a comment. I reclaim my power. This isn't a quote. It's your promise. Up next, why did she replace you? And how can you make sure no one ever sees you as replaceable again? In the last part, you began to see the truth that pain is not your ending, but the starting line of your transformation. And now, here's the good news. You can flip the script, starting right now. The Stoics had a saying, you have power.
Over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. This is the foundation of everything ahead. You can't control her choices.
You can't change the fact that she replaced you, but you can control how you respond. Right here, right now, you can decide that no one, not her, not anyone, gets to define your value. Because here's the truth. She never wanted you to realize your worth wasn't tied to her. It's always been within you, and the moment you embrace that, everything begins to change. But this isn't just about philosophy, it's about strategy. Stoicism gives you emotional clarity to move forward. Dark psychology gives you the tools to make her regret underestimating you. And the first step in that journey is this. Being replaced does not define you. How you rise after being replaced does. Will you collapse under the weight of rejection? Or will you use it as fuel to become a version of yourself she'll never be able to replace again? Let that truth sink in. Because this isn't about her regret. It's about your evolution. It's about proving to yourself, not to her, that you are unbreakable, and it starts with a choice. To stop obsessing over why she left and start focusing on the only thing you can control. You. Before we continue, I want you to take action. If you haven't already, hit that like button and comment below. I reclaim my power. Each time you write those words, you're making a silent promise to yourself, a commitment to rise, to evolve, to never again let someone else control your story. Now comes the next move, one of the most difficult but most powerful steps you'll ever take. Now that you've fully withdrawn and created that powerful void, it's time to shift the spotlight to the most important part of this process, you. This next step is what I call the glow-up effect, and it's where the real transformation begins. While she's sitting there, wondering why you've gone silent, you'll be leveling up in every way imaginable, not to make her regret her decision, but to remind yourself who you truly are. Because here's the truth, when you transform, you become undeniable, and nothing haunts someone more than realizing they lost a person who became everything they ever wanted. So what does a glow-up really mean? It means upgrading every aspect of your life. Your body, your mind, your social circle, your goals. Step 1. Your physical appearance. Not for vanity, for confidence. Hit the gym, dress better, groom sharper. When you look good, you feel good, and people notice, and yes, she will notice too. When she sees photos of you now or hears about the new you through mutual friends, she'll realize you are no longer the man she walked away from. You've become better. Step 2. Your mind. Read, learn, grow. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Feed your mind with strength, not self-pity. Replace doubt with discipline. Invest in knowledge, and you become sharper, more magnetic. Step 3. Your social circle. Surround yourself with people who lift you, cut toxic ties. Build a tribe that reflects your worth, and she will see that too. Step 4. Your goals. What did you put on hold for her? Now is the time to reignite those dreams. Career, projects, passions. Go all in. Because someone chasing a purpose with clarity and fire, that's magnetic, that's rare. The beauty of the glow up, it's not for her, it's for you. You're building a life so rich, so full, so powerful, that anyone who doubted you will feel the sting of regret, and the best part? You won't have to say a word. Your evolution will speak for itself. If you're ready to begin your glow-up journey, drop a comment. I am unstoppable. Say it loud, say it proud, because this is your path now, and no one can take it from you. Next up, we'll dive into one of your most powerful tools, not noise, not reaction. Previously, you began your glow-up, leveling up every area of your life. Now, to protect that progress and magnify your presence, you must learn to wield one of the most underrated tools: silence. Master the art of silence, control through quiet. You owe no one a reaction. Silence is your way of saying, I don't need to explain my worth, my value speaks for itself. And that kind of confidence? It's magnetic, but let's take it deeper. In dark psychology, silence is a mental disruptor. When you stop reacting, you shift the entire dynamic, you stop playing by her rules, you create uncertainty, and uncertainty is powerful. She begins to wonder, why isn't he reaching out? Has he moved on? Is he happier without me? That uncertainty begins to eat at her. And the longer you stay silent, the stronger those thoughts become. But let me be clear. Mastering silence doesn't mean ignoring her forever. It means your words now come with intention. You speak when you choose to, not when she expects you to. Silence isn't about being petty or passive-aggressive. It's about reclaiming your emotional space and investing it back into your own growth. And if the time comes that you do reconnect, you'll do it from a place of power, not from weakness or longing. Now let's be honest. Silence is hard. The urge to explain, to check in, to just get closure is strong. But every time you break that silence, you give your power away. That's not your path anymore. You're here to rise, not to be reeled back in. Silence isn't about her. It's about you. It's about giving yourself the space to heal, to grow, and to evolve beyond what happened. Because when you master silence, you master yourself. If you're ready to embrace this step, drop a comment. My silence is my power. Write it. Say it. Believe it. Because once you realize the power of silence, you'll never see communication the same way again. Next, we shift the entire emotional battlefield. No more reacting, no more waiting. You've mastered silence. You've embraced indifference. You've taken back control of your emotional world. Now it's time to add another layer to your transformation. A layer rooted in psychology, energy, and how others perceive you. The social proof phenomenon. The social proof phenomenon. Let the world see your rise after embracing indifference. Now you shift the story. Not with words, but with presence. With action. With how others see and talk about you. Social proof is the idea that people form opinions about you based on how others treat you. It's why people are drawn to those who are admired, respected, and in high demand. And now you get to use that energy for you. Step 1. Elevate your circle. Spend time with people who inspire and challenge you. Reconnect with high-vibe friends. Build new connections with purpose-driven people. When she sees you surrounded by winners, it's a loud message without a single word. I'm growing.
I'm rising, and I'm not looking back. Step 2. Document the journey intentionally, not for attention, not to prove a point, but to celebrate yourself. A gym photo, a new skill, a personal win. Each post becomes a piece of a new story. You're living your best life, and she's no longer part of the script. And if she notices, that's not the point. You're not doing it for her. You're doing it for you. But let's take it deeper. Social proof isn't just external, it's energetic.
When you surround yourself with growth and success, you radiate power. You become the one others notice, respect, admire. And when she hears about the new you from mutual friends, a quiet question begins to form. Did I make a mistake? That question plants a seed, and that seed grows. But remember, you're not faking anything. The Stoics said it best. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, Marcus Aurelius so become. Live a life that reflects your true values, not revenge, not drama, purpose, passion, power. Social proof is not about her. It's about becoming the man you've always wanted to be. If this hits home, drop a comment. I thrive on my terms. Write it. Own it. Make it your mantra. And now the final transformation begins. It's time to shift your entire mindset. Now that you've established social proof and rebuilt your presence, it's time for the highest level of transformation. Becoming unstoppable. Mindset. Shift. The unstoppable version of you. It begins by letting go of victimhood. Stop asking, why did this happen to me? Start asking, what can I learn from this? Pain is a teacher, and if you're willing to listen, it'll show you exactly where you need to grow. The Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius said, "The obstacle to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The thing that hurt you can fuel your greatest evolution." Next, set bold goals. Goals that scare you, that excite you, that make you want to jump out of bed. Whether it's building a business, mastering a craft, or achieving a long-held dream, channel your energy into something greater than yourself. When you're focused on that kind of mission, the past begins to fade. You realize life is bigger than a single person, a single relationship, or a single failure. But being unstoppable isn't just about the big goals. It's about the small, daily disciplines. Go to the gym even when you don't feel like it. Read the book even when your phone is calling. Take the step, even when fear says, stay still. Success isn't made in one massive leap. It's built in the quiet consistency of daily action. Now let's talk about confidence. True confidence doesn't come from applause or praise. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. Every time you follow through, you're proving to yourself, I am capable.
I am reliable, I am strong. And that energy, it radiates, it turns heads. It commands respect, even hers. But don't forget, being unstoppable doesn't mean being invincible. You're still human. You'll stumble, you'll doubt, you'll
fall, but you won't stay down. You'll rise again. You'll grow stronger with every step forward. So ask yourself right now, what does my unstoppable self look like? How does he walk? How does he speak? What kind of people does he allow into his space? Visualize it, feel it, and become it, starting now. If you're ready to fully embrace this mindset, comment below. I am unstoppable. Write it. Own it. Live it. Now get ready. Because the next chapter brings something inevitable. You've stepped into your highest self. You've become unstoppable. Now prepare for what always comes next. Her inevitable regret. The inevitable regret.
When you're no longer the same man if one day she reaches out.
If she likes your post or sends a casual, hey, remember, she's reacting to something she no longer controls. If you choose to respond, do it from strength, not emotion. Let her see that the man she once left behind no longer exists. You've
evolved. You no longer need her or anyone to validate your worth. But let's be honest, her regret? It's not the point. It's just a mirror, a reflection of how far you've come by now. You've reclaimed your power. You've rebuilt your confidence. You've created a full, vibrant life. And her opinion? It no longer matters. That's the ultimate win.
Because when you no longer seek validation, you're free. Take a moment to reflect from being replaced, forgotten, discarded. You've turned pain into fuel. You've risen above the noise. You've become a man who earns respect through action, not words. That transformation, it's your greatest power. If you're ready to keep rising, if you're done looking back, drop a comment below. I am untouchable. Write it. Declare it. Because you've earned every letter
of it. Now it's time.
Let's bring everything together. All the strength, all the lessons, all the silence, and all the mindset. You've reached the final step of this journey. You're no longer the man who was left behind. You are now a man of depth. A man
of substance. Becoming a man of substance. This isn't the end, it's the beginning, the start of a life you fully own. You've mastered silence. You've embraced indifference. You've rebuilt yourself. And now you live with an unstoppable mindset. But here's the bigger question. How do you sustain it?
How do you live this philosophy, not just today, but every day? Realize this is not a one-time glow-up. It's a lifestyle. The Stoics didn't aim for momentary change. They built a daily way of life rooted in discipline, clarity, and purpose. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events.
Realize this and you will find strength. That strength? It's in your daily choices, waking up early, saying no to mediocrity, focusing on what matters. Stay rooted in your why. You didn't do this for her, not for revenge.
You did it for you. This isn't about proving anything. It's about becoming the man you were always meant to be. A man who turns pain into power and setbacks into stepping stones. Choose your circle wisely. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with those who inspire, challenge, and uplift you. Greatness multiplies when shared with greatness. And finally, practice gratitude. Even for the pain, the Stoics taught. Every obstacle is an opportunity. Be thankful not just for what you gained, but even for what hurt you, because pain shaped the man you are now. Before we close, let this sink in. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by how you rose after it. And right now, you're rising, higher than ever before. This isn't a story of loss. It's a story of power, peace, and mastery. If this journey resonated with you, take action now. Hit the like button. Comment below. I rise above. Say it, own it, live it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Join the Stoicism Philosophy Daily community. This isn't just content, it's a movement, a home for those who refuse to stay down, for those who rise, not for others, but for themselves. You're not just unstoppable, you're untouchable, and the best is yet to come.